Farmer Ian here, Colfax, and today I thought I would, it's one of my favorite things. If you stop and just look, just a little section, and just look for a little bit longer than you would normally, sometimes you can see really neat things. Do you want to see what's in the garden today? Just in a little chunk of soil? Let's look. Something I like to do sometimes is I like to create a little shape so it can focus my attention. Here's a rectangle, but I'm going to turn it into a square. There we go, that's a little bit better. See, now the sides are even. And in the soil, there's all sorts of living organisms because soil is a combination of all sorts of different things, and it's a living thing. There's all sorts of life going on underneath there. In fact, I'll bet you we can find some. Let's see what we can find. Here's a little isopod or sow bug. Some of you might know them as roly-polies because if you pick them up or disturb them, they like to roll up into a little ball to protect themselves. They help our soil by eating the dead plant and animal material that's found in there to help break it up into smaller pieces and release those nutrients back into our soil. And here is our friend the millipede, and the millipede feeds on plant debris and fungus and algae, leaving behind those numerous droppings that contribute to the soil formation. Turns out that a lot of different creatures leaving behind their poop makes our soil that much healthier. And here we have the mighty earthworm. There are lots of different types of worms in our soil, but these are the worms that you probably see the most, moving their segmented bodies along in tunnels they build, which make room for roots to grow, and they free up all sorts of minerals for our plants to absorb by eating and leaving behind their castings. Here's a spider I found, but that's not an insect, that's an arachnid. It has 8 legs. I wonder what I look like when I'm getting down close to a garden and trying to get a good close look at an insect. I probably look pretty silly. All right, now it's your turn. I'm on the sidewalk outside of my house because I wanted to show that you don't need a garden to look for life. You can do this just about anywhere. I'm on the sidewalk. I have a pile of twigs that is kind of gathered in between some other weeds that we're growing here. And remember, a weed is just a plant growing somewhere that we might not want. And so underneath here, there's all sorts of different things living. So what we're gonna do, we have a pencil, we have a piece of paper, because maybe we wanna draw or write down the things that we see. And I also have something to make a shape. So I found these dandelion stems. You could make a triangle or a square or a rectangle, or if you have a lot, you could do a pentagram or an octagon like a stop sign. And just make a little shape. And if you have a timer, you could set a timer, but you can just sit there for a little while, just set up your shape, and then look, see what you can see. Sometimes it helps to disturb things a little bit and just uncover, but remember, try and be kind because those creatures under there are just trying to do their job, and see what you can find. I hope you find something fun. Take care, folks.